I told myself, now I'm almost 60. Why must I leave? Because this man is no more beating me. We are like brothers now. How long? You never touch me. Nothing. You sleep there by the edge of the bed. I sleep there there's a whole gap. I just don't want to leave my bed because I bought it. It's my own bed. The abuse is too much. The hurt is too much. I went through a lot with this man, where I feel I don't want anything to do with him as a person. I can even go a week not even seeing what he's wearing, the way he's bad. He just passes here. If he can get an accident and say, what did he wear? I will tell you, I don't know. It will be like a joke.
I've been through well and back, nobody by my side, nobody to console me, nobody to call home me. Hey, what the man I told me, but then you won't know. I've been through well and back, nobody by my side, nobody to console me, nobody to call home me. Hey, what the man I told me.
Then why are you denying yourself that?
My only problem is that maybe I told myself because he's not beating us, but I can see this thing is disturbing the kids now. For my side, I think I'm fine. But with my daughter, now my daughter, I don't know when I will let you hear the clip when my daughter is talking to the father, calling the father, sitting the father down, that you are the problem in this house. You are the cause of the whole problem in the house. I think my daughter is hurting more than me now. And that's my worry.
And that's not fair for her.
That's not fair for her.
And you have the power.
And I have to
stop that.
Yes.
So it means that, because your daughter is still young. She was born 98. So she's like
99.
99.
Yeah.
She's like what, 26?
26. Yes.
She's 26.
Yes.
In her 30s, she will grow up to hate her father and resent you.
Already.
She will resent you.
Yeah.
Because she will look at you as that person that you could have done something, but you didn't.
You didn't do anything.
She may grow up an angry black woman. And that's not fair.
She is. She is already. That's my problem now, that she is a very disturbed. She was talking to the father. I was sitting there. When I look at my daughter, I saw the replica of me. And I felt that this is not fair for my daughter. She cannot go through this because now she hates the father. The father is trying to talk. She doesn't want to talk to the father. She doesn't want to. The father is trying to. I don't even have powers to say, no, talk to your father. I cannot even say that because I can feel this child is too much hurt. She was telling the father, 26 years that I was born, you were doing the very same thing. You were making noise in the house. You were insulting. You did everything in the house. I was trying to talk to you the whole 26 years. When are you going to stop this whole thing? As old as I am. And I'm telling you, I don't want a man who's like you in my life. But the father is like, he doesn't even hear anything. So I'm worried about my daughter. Because the only thing that she wants to move out of the house. She said, I want to go out. I want to find my own place. The boys, I don't worry about them. They're old enough. They said, we also want to move. They're even preparing to move out.
So if I hear correctly, the place where you are, this is the place where you rented. You rented a long time ago. Am I right?
No.
Okay, now you're in his house.
It's our house because we're married. I'm in the title deed. I'm fine.
Okay.
It's our house.
Okay, it makes sense.
It's our house. This is our house. It's our family house. We are in the house together. I'm married. We are fine.
Do you think this man loves you?
No.
Do you think if the tables had turned, he would do what you do for him for you?
No.
Why do you continue? Why do you even visit him at the hospital? Why do you even cook food for him to eat? Why do you why?
Yeah, it's like a stupid answer. I don't know why I'm doing this for him.
Do you think maybe you need to go to therapy?
Yeah, I think.
Have you ever done it before?
I've done it, but it didn't help me then.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe you should go back and maybe try a different therapist?
Yeah.
Because for me, I feel like it has more to do with you than him.
Yeah.
Because listening to all this, like, you've really not gained anything from this, except for your beautiful daughter, But I just feel like 15 years.
Yes. 15 years.
I think it's time that you also set yourself free. And I think it's time for you to be happy, because happiness is not always about being with someone else. Happiness is about you
myself.
being happy with yourself. Because for me, it breaks my heart to see you and see tears in your eyes, and I see the hurt. You understand? Because before we started talking about this, you were a completely different person. And now when we talk about this is when I get to see the hurt and the disappointment that surfaces. And it breaks my heart, because all this for a man that really would never even jump for you, does not appreciate or even see all your efforts.
Yeah.
And he just does not care.
Just does not care, it's true.
What would you say is your biggest regret?
Staying in that marriage until this time. It's my biggest regret.
So do you think in your 90s, don't you think in your 90s, if I asked you the same question, it would be, I wish when I was 58 or when I was 59, even at that time, I would have left.
Yes. Every day is the biggest regret. Because the only thing is just not to see this man when he's not at home. I don't even want to call him. Even when you call, sometimes I don't even pick up the phone. Like yesterday, he left. He didn't even call that I've arrived. I don't even know where he went. He just say, First Loras, I don't know where. And I don't care. As long as I've got my man, I've got my kids. We've got our own money to buy whatever we want. It comes to a point that we even buy food and eat in front of him, sitting there.
And he doesn't eat.
He doesn't eat. He can come with a bag and eat it in front of a daughter and said, somebody bought it for me. Because it was bought it for him. He cannot even share with a daughter. I'm not saying about my boys, because those are grown up. So, I'm his pet.
Are you afraid of divorce?
I can say yes.
What would you say is your biggest fear when it comes to divorce?
I don't know, because I cannot say it's my pension fund, because it's working in the government institute, and I'm also working at the government institute. I cannot say it's the money. I don't know what am I afraid of, because I can do anything. I'm the one who changed the house. It's very nice because of me. He doesn't want to do anything. When there's somebody coming to fix something, he just start fighting. He doesn't want you to say, then let's pay this person this money. He doesn't want to.
Looking at the type of husband that your husband is, if Lord forbid anything was to happen to you first, do you think your sons would have a place they call home?
No.
Do you think they deserve that?
No. That's why I said it's like when I look at the whole thing, I failed them. Because if I was out in that home, that's what I'm praying to God, that because now they are working, they can find the place of their own. Let me help them find. It's what I'm trying to do now, finding the place for them to find their own space.
But don't you think they also deserve to have a place where they would call home? Like where this is not where it belongs, because they are going to have kids.
Yes.
And, your daughter is also going to have kids. So don't you think they also deserve a place where ukiti lab?
Yeah.
But they can never have that because of the type of husband that you have. That number one is not doing anything for you, and he only contributes negativity to you. It's never anything positive. Do you think you have an issue of maybe what are people going to say of me getting divorced at this age?
No.
You don't have that.
It's why I'm here. I don't care about what people are saying.
Because that's what I'm like. But though, if you're here, that shouldn't really be an issue. So, like, when you really, or is it just a question you never ask yourself, why?
Yeah, I never ask myself why. I'm just there sitting, not happy. Because sometimes he just liked attention. When he makes noise, he had to go out so that all the people must hear, because we always want witnesses. Yeah, I will call this one to come. He heard what I've said. Yeah, I will call them. He is the kind of person he is. So now everybody there, they know that this house is dysfunctional.
If you were to go to your husband now with divorce papers and say, yeah, divorce papers, keep your pension fund, I keep my pension fund, we split the house, or I'm buying you out of the house, I'm keeping the house, this and that. Do you think he would say yes and sign, or he would say no?
He would say no. He doesn't want to lose the slave.
So you do regard yourself as a slave?
Because I'm the one who's doing everything. Even a bread. If the bread is maybe 4 slices left, he will quickly eat the bread, so that when I come, I must buy for bread, or these kids must buy bread. He won't buy bread.
Yeah, I think it's a complicated one.
Yeah, it's a complicated.
Which I think you need to just get a psychologist that can just, work with you. Because I do also understand, like, years and years and years of abuse, that does a lot on someone's mental health. Because if it was me, even if I was in the house, I was going to frustrate that man out. Actually, I was going to have my own room that he doesn't sleep on. If it's my bed, even if it's the room he's fighting for, the bed I bought. So I'm moving my bed to a room that I want. And I'm going to make that room fine for me. And I'll have a key that I lock my room in the house. And in that room where I lock, I was going to buy a fridge where I'm going to put my food that me and my children will eat. If he breaks the door, I will actually get someone to come and do butler doors inside the house, in my room inside the house, to make sure that even when I lock, I have got a very big lock that he cannot even break and he cannot even open. Any food I cook in that kitchen, I will pack in a container and we will all eat in the bedroom. So it means he should just fully be independent. If he is sick, I'm not checking up on him in the hospital. The same way that his sisters don't, I'm not involved. If you're sick, I'm not involved. If you come in, you don't come in, I am not involved. If you are taking your medication, you're not taking your medication, I am just not involved. Because sometimes, one thing, you should give people what they give you. There's so much grace you can give a person. There's only so much grace for you to can give a person, because you're a very beautiful woman. You deserve to be happy. This cannot be the story that when you get to heaven, you tell. What did you do with your life?
Nothing.
Not nothing. I mean,
No, nothing, like for myself, looking after somebody who does not appreciate me. That's all I can tell God.
But you can still rewrite your story. You can still rewrite your story. And it's never ever too late for someone. It's never ever too late. And I think sometimes people think, for me to say I am done or I'm starting a new chapter, it means I have to go and immediately file and whatever. You don't need to. You can actually start by even just today to say, you know what, I am done. So if he's sick, I'm not involved. If he wants bread, he won't find those 4 slices, because those 4 slices will be in my bedroom where I lock. You want bread, you will go and buy bread yourself and you will eat. Whatever I cook, you want. Because I feel like he has so much privilege. Whenever he wants to eat at home, he can. Whenever he doesn't want to, he can't. So this man has no reason to change. He does not know life. He does not see life, because at every corner and every chance, his life is cushioned by you at your expense. You are the candle that is burning to keep him warm and for him to have light, but you are burning. And that is not fair on you.
Yeah, it's not fair on me. No, when the other side of a story that he likes to do, when there's when you tell him that right now you don't buy food, you don't. He's manipulative. He comes, yeah. Now you don't want me to eat. Yeah, you don't dish up for me. Don't dish up for me. Then 2 days he will go out and come back with his Tupperware with food. I don't know where he got it. Then he will eat and eat and eat after 2 days. And after 2 days, that he will come back now. He want you
Food.
people to cook for him now, to dish up for him. That's how he do things.
Do you think this man is still able to manipulate you?
Yes. Yeah, I can say yes. Because sometimes I have that thing that says, why don't you give him food? It's food. And I think that's where we enabled him to do these things as much as you're saying.
Because he never does that for you. He doesn't have that for you. Because the other thing again that I think is also very important that we can talk about now is that you can have couples where one is positive, one is negative.
Yes.
And these people are in a healthy marriage. They live well, they are intimate. The other one that knows that they are, sick, they take their medication well, they eat healthy, they make sure that they are not detectable. And they do that also with love for their partner to say, I want to protect my partner. And still use protection and everything is fine. So for the fact that you have been in a marriage where you guys are not intimate for 15 or over 15 years,
15 years,
it is all because he does not want to do that for you.
Yeah. That's why I said, it's painful. But it's fine.
I don't think it's fine. I think you deserve so much better.
I deserve so much better.
And you did say that your mom also asked you, like, why?
Why?
So which means your mom is also like at a point where she's just like, I'm done, let it go.
Then my sister, she's the one who's fighting too much. Because my sister, I think is that very after he took us to police station. Now, these days, he doesn't want to talk to you. If he's not talking to me, he's talking to my daughter. Now my daughter is becoming my wife. When he wants food, he come to my daughter. Yeah, I'm your father. Yeah, how can you not dish up for me? Then I told him, who is buying food? Is it this girl who's buying food in the house, or is it me? Why, if you want food, you are now going to attack my daughter? So she will just keep quiet. And after that, my sister, the day that my daughter recorded him, he was confronting my daughter saying, yeah, he wants food. Why don't you dish up for me? Then I sent my sister the clip. Then my sister listened to the clip. Then he called him the following day. He said, did you marry this daughter
or
did you marry your wife? I don't want to interfere with you, how you run your home. But you know that you are the one who's destroying your daughter. Because your daughter is not your wife. Why can you say you want food from your daughter? Is your daughter your wife? Did you marry her?
Do you think your daughter wants to move out of home to get away from the house, to get away from you, or to get away from her father?
To get away from the father and the situation in the house.
Which the situation is being caused by the father. So the person that she really wants to get away from is the father.
Yes.
And so you as her mom, what do you think your responsibility is towards her?
My responsibility is to support her. But the first thing first is for me to, I don't know, to get out of this situation. Maybe my daughter will be fine. If we're out of this, this situation, the whole situation, my daughter will be fine.
Do you think if you don't give your husband food for 3 weeks, he will still continue coming home every day?
Yes. He loved that home more than anything. He loved that house more than anything. That's why I said, even if I can come with the divorce paper, he won't sign it because he doesn't want to lose the house. That house is everything to him. When he start fighting, he'll just say, my house. That's the only thing he have in this, the house and the car.
Which one? The one he's driving?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is quite a...
If the car is broken, he can fix it today. But he doesn't want to buy food in the house. He doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to take... I took the daughter from crèche to tertiary. He doesn't want to even pay school fees. He doesn't even want to ask what is happening. High school, I decided to say, I don't want to pay school fees anymore. I'm tired. Because I paid crèche. He doesn't even ask what is happening. Grade 1 to grade 7. My daughter was on my budget. I have to see the school fees. He doesn't want to do anything for my daughter. High school, I'm the one who's supposed to look for school and do everything. When you call him, he just say, yeah. Then he doesn't want to do. He's standing there. He doesn't want to involve because he doesn't want to pay anything. So high school, I just took all the particulars and put it to school, and then I leave school fees. Then I said, you must go and pay school fees. Just keep quiet.
Did he pay?
Yeah, he did pay through the lawyers. He was so angry. Even today, if you can call him, he will tell me I'm the problem. I didn't want to pay the child school fees. Then I wanted him to be blacklisted.
So he actually paid because you brought him.
Yes.
And his credit was now on the line.
Yeah, now he's still angry about it, even today. And the child went to tertiary, didn't want to pay anything. Then I said, no, my daughter, let me just pull this off. We paid everything. My daughter went to school. The only time when she's happy is when she graduates. She's the first one to take pictures, send it to everybody. But he doesn't want to do anything. That's how bad the father he is to her own daughter.
Is your husband older than you?
Yeah, 2 years older. 65. I'm 67. He's 65.
He's 65 or 63?
65.
He's 65.
Yes.
So you said you're 50.
67. Yeah. I'm 67.
Wait, you didn't say 57?
No, 1967.
Oh,
That's my year.
born, yeah.
Yes,
oh,
born
okay,
1967,
okay.
and he is born 1965. We are 2 years apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much irresponsible husband I have. In the help of his family members, they protect him in everything. Now he went and changed the car. When he went and changed the car, I told him, you cannot change the car because you are just about to go on pension. You will fix that after. Let's just wait, and we fixed stuff that. Then he went about with his niece. They changed the car. When he comes back, he doesn't want to pay rent. He said, now the car is deducting too much. And I said, whose fault is that? You will pay it whether you like it or not.
So is he paying?
Yeah, he's paying, but he's complaining every day. Even 2 days, he came back with the receipt. He was showing it to me. I said, I don't want to see anything. Yeah, look how much I paid. I said, whose fault is it? It's your house. You need to pay. If you don't pay rent, what else are you going to do? Because you don't pay, you don't buy food, you don't do anything. You are just there. It's you and your car. When the tires are flat, or if your tires burst, you fix them like now. But when you have to buy food, you don't have money.
So your daughter, she finished school. Is she working right now?
No, she was on a contract, did IT.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's finished now, August. Yes, it's August, September.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, month end of September. The contract was 2-year contract was finished. Now she's don't have anything to do now. She's still looking.
And now she's under your care, which means
she's
you
under
have
my
to
care.
be
Yes.
responsible for her. But now also I want to know, how do you feel the fact that like your husband feels this way towards your kids? Because I'm sure you love your children all the same.
Yeah, all the same. Even my daughter, because at first she wanted to break them. She's kind of person. She wanted to divide them. They are not from your same, because they are not from the same fathers. But the girl always tell Daddy, these are my brothers. They are the one who's looking after me. Being in that field of IT, you need laptop. My brothers, they are the one who's phone, myself, my phone. I'm the first one to have the iPhone. Is my brothers. He didn't do anything for me. You don't even care.
What advice would you give a woman that is in your exact position right now, that is watching? And maybe she's watching and she's just like, I'm in this position, same as you. I don't know what to do. If that person wants to ask advice from you, what advice would you give them?
Oh, I mean, if she's young, I will say, don't be like me. I've made the very biggest mistake of staying in this marriage, enabling this man to this far. You should leave as early as possible to create a space, safe space for your kids. But if you're older than me, I don't know what to say. If it's old or it's my age, I don't even know what to say. But the only thing I can say, this is not healthy. We should move out of this space for the sake of our kids.
And I hope you find the strength.
Really.
I really hope you find the strength. And you find that strength, not only just for your daughter, because your daughter is about to get married anyway. Yeah. She will get married, I'm sure, and she'll move on to have her happy life. But for you, imagine you're talking about how your sons are looking at getting their own place because of the situation, which is fine. And then now you also have your daughter that wants to move out. I cannot think of anything that will be more miserable than being in that house with that man, just the two of you. Only. So now he won't have your daughter to shout at. The only person he will have to be shouting at, hey, do me food, hey, do this, it's you. I cannot, have you ever thought of that? That the moment they leave, because they're running away from your situation, you will have to now be alone in that situation by yourself.
Oh, I mean, for now, I don't have a fear of being alone with that man, because I really, if you are talking about frustration, I really do frustrate him. Because I do whatever I want at any time I want. That's why I'm saying that's why I'm saying I don't have much problem. It's for my kids. For me, I'm fine, because I frustrate him, because when I go out, I don't even want to report to him that I'm going. He can live and sleep outside. Why must I report to him? I do whatever I want. He doesn't stop me. He doesn't, even if I can come back at 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock, he doesn't have a problem with me. He just leave me. So my only worry is my kids, more especially my girl. Because the way I sing, is even afraid to date.
And
she is afraid to date. She doesn't want to have anything to do with boyfriend because of the father.
And which is so unfair. So unfair. So unfair. So unfair. Coming from a daughter that has been in situations where growing up I saw certain stuff. I can't even date a vendor man at this point. And it all stems down to the past and the stuff that I've seen actually growing up. There's certain behaviors that immediate, it limits you so much. It shapes your future so much. And I think what is also unfair for her, it's also so unfair for her. And I think what as parents out there, you should also think about your daughters, your sons. I mean,
your sons,
yes, your children in general, to say how is this going to impact them. But before we actually close up, your story is just, for me, it's really just shocking. Would you say that you loved this man so much for so many years, and that's the reason why you stayed back then, before you detached?
Yeah, I loved him. I really loved him. But when I detached is when I see that I was the one who was loving him. He was not loving me. That's why I'm saying I'm the one who was. I think he was using me because he wanted to get whatever he get, because he saw that this because he really likes using people. He's a user. If you sit there and you give him stuff, he just receive. He doesn't give. He wants to receive only. Now my sons are working. He wants them. Actually, he wants them to pay. He wants them to pay rent. Even when he took us to police station, they even told him, "You must pay the rent. You must. If you don't pay, what are you going to do? Because already you don't buy food, you don't do anything." Then he hated the police station. He hated everybody. He said he's going to sue them because they don't protect him. They are protecting us. He said they're not protecting us. There's the truth of what we are telling you every day, that you don't do anything. You cannot eat food when you don't want to buy them. So now he's almost miserable because he's sick. He's from hospital. He doesn't eat well because there's no one who's taking care of him.
Would you say you stopped now?
We stopped. Since he came back from hospital, since he took us to police station, actually, we stopped. We saw that this man is not getting better, he's getting worse. Then we stopped everything. We don't cook for him. We don't do anything because we don't eat every day. We eat when we want. We feel now today we want real proper food. So we just get inside our home. Then we sleep. Our daughter is having money. We'll buy whatever he wants. Then we sleep.
And his sisters, are they coming to check
No,
up
they're
on
not.
him?
They don't come to my house. They don't want me. They don't come. They don't come to our
And
house.
what is the reason for him to be sick and not being getting taken care of by his sisters there? Why doesn't he go to his sister's house or back to Atteridgeville where they're going to take care of him?
No, he doesn't want to go there because he's got his home and he's got the slaves that's going to take care of him. And the sisters are not, when people are using you for something, they don't like that. Actually, I can say they're not the family that are born. They just give him instruction for disturbing his own home, and then they leave him like that. When he's sick, they don't come to the hospital. It's only this time around when he was in hospital, the two were coming to visit him. So he felt that he's fine now because they're there. That's when he said, I want to kill him. Even my daughter.
How long was he admitted for?
7 days.
A whole week.
Yeah, a whole week.
You were saying even your daughter?
Even my daughter, she said to my daughter, take this food, poison me.
Eh?
To his own daughter. Take this food, poison me. Just because you are telling him the truth. We are here because of you. You are the one who's destroying this family. You are the one who's telling people lies outside because you are not telling them the truth.
Have you ever had maybe some of the community members or people that are around you treat you differently because of the stuff that your husband says to them about you?
Yeah. Because it goes out to neighbors. When he start fighting in the house, it just goes to the neighbors, telling them, yeah, those people, her and her children, they are treating me bad. They don't like me. Then he just became, a person who's been treated bad. So everybody, when they look at you, you feel that these people now, they think we are the problem in the house. Meanwhile, it's him. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. He even told me he's not a lower boy.
What's that?
It's not a person who can give you money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said in your own home. So who's not supposed to
who's a Liwa girl?
Who's a Liwa girl if you are not a Liwa boy in your own home? So, that's what I wanted to tell you. That's what I tell you. We are going through a lot. Every day, every morning when we wake up, now he's trying to be nice. This moment he's trying to be nice. After 2 weeks, everything went south again.
So, there's a way of having someone detached to you that someone can use. It's like the rat method. The bite and you understand. But as time goes, you will realize, actually, this rat has eaten me. But you won't feel it because I get it
Yeah.
will bite and then it will make it feel better. It
Yeah.
will bite and then it will make
you
it feel better.
better.
And then this person will make you feel like maybe there's hope because this person will be nice for 2 weeks and be rude for 3 months and then be nice for another 3 weeks and be rude for 6 months. So you keep saying that, you know what, the 2 weeks that this person was nice, I'm sure we're going to get back there. You understand? Like, we're going to get back there. That is who this person really is. Maybe this other stuff is just because of, maybe they is going through something. Maybe it's which is what happens usually even with relationships where you'll find that when you start dating someone, they're extremely nice to you. And then as time goes, they now start to show you who they really are and their character comes. But you keep chasing the high of who they were when you started dating, that you end up actually just dismissing the rotten character that they are, and it always ends bad. It always ends bad. But for me, I really, truly hope you will find the strength one day to actually say that I'm going to choose myself and I'm going to choose my happiness. And obviously with that extension will also be for your children, your daughter and also your sons, so that even them, like, they can also have a home for themselves. Wherein whenever time comes where you have to be with the Lord, they can have a home. Because Lord forbid anything happens to you first, like your sons won't have a home. With a man, like this, from the way that you describe him, I don't see them having a safe home for themselves.
Yeah, even my daughter, the three of them, the way he is, even the daughter, is not even safe if I can leave this world. If the father, if she's not close to her daughter, when I'm dead, when is he going to start having a bond with her own daughter? Because she doesn't even value her like right now when I'm still living. So all of them, they're not safe. All of them, they're not safe.
What advice would you give? Like, I don't even know. Because clearly, I don't even know how to word this question that I have in my mind. But what advice would you have to women that date people's husbands, knowing that this person is married and they are told, my wife is this, that, and that, and that, and that? What advice would you give them? Because that's something that you have gone through.
Yeah. The only thing is that my own, I can say, how I felt is like one day they will have their own husband and this thing's going to come back to them. That's why I even told Joanna that, Joanna, one day you are going to have your own husband and this, what you are doing to me, is going to come back to you. And maybe that's when you will understand that this is bad and it's not going to solve anything because you have already done it to me. Even not maybe to me only, to other women. But this is not right, what you are doing. That's how I am, Owamie. I cannot fight with another woman. I cannot fight. There's a lot. There's other one. This letter, she was brought in my house. She was even not in my house, but outside my yard. I even saw her, a lady with a big head. They said it's a nurse from Pretoria East Hospital.
Why was she brought to you?
When they were drunk there, they came back to my house. They were fighting outside. I was sleeping. When I wake up, there's a noise outside. When I open the curtains, I see he's out there, went outside. What is happening? Now, she must choose today whom she wants between me and you. I just left and go back. I said, you know what? Let them choose each other. I'm not going to listen to this. This man, this man is too much. He can write a book. I can write 3 books. One book can be full and I ask for another one and another one.
There's a young woman out there right now. 30, 35, 40. That is with her husband, that is treating her horribly, and she keeps having hopes that he will change. Do you think a man can change?
No. You cannot change, and you cannot change him. There's nothing you can do, just run away. Because really, all women need better men. But when a man started treating you like this, no, you will never change. And they don't change. The best thing is to stay away. If you are there, move out of that. If you're still in your 30s, you're still able to stand on your feet, run away. Run away. They don't change. They don't change.
I hope at least you had talk about ninjas. I hope ninjas actually, because I share the same sentiments. What you are actually saying now, and I think there's also that notion of, oh, you must wait for him to do it over and over and over and over and over again, and then that's when you see. And I'm just like, the hard lines that I know, and happiness, guys, like in this world, for you to be happy, your happiness does not depend on the next person. And I wish so many women would actually understand this part, because I mean, with you, I understand you're of a different generation than ours. So the information that we have and the way that we were raised is different from the way that you are. The same way that the generation of the children that were born in like 2020, the COVID babies, will never share the same sentiments as us, the 90s babies, But your happiness is not in the hands of another human being. Your happiness is in your own hands. And I think more and more people's biggest achievement should just be happiness. You are happy. You're content with yourself, out of your spouse, out of your kids, out of your friends, out of your family, out of everyone. The main thing is you should be happy with your life.
Yes.
I think that's the most important thing. What would you like to say as we close?
There's nothing much I can say. What I want to say is that now, since I'm old, I just want to move on with myself. Yes, since I chose to be myself, I just want to move on. Out, find myself. I just want to start my own business. Just want to do my own spices. Yeah. Just want to write a book about my life. I think the life I lived needs to be told to people, so that they must not do what I did, because this is not fair. But especially for my kids, for myself, and for my family, because they always worry every night. Are you going to sleep? Are you going to be fine? Yeah, I need to reassure them, I'm fine, don't worry, I'm fine. He's not going to do anything to me. So this is what I want to do with my life from now onwards. Since I'm just about to go on pension, I just want to start being busy with my life. Yeah, need counseling, go on counseling. Yeah, so I must take better decisions for myself.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Well, I am so thankful that you actually came to Helen back and you shared your story. And I'm definitely sure that other women, especially younger women, will watch this and also learn from this. And the other thing again that I love about life is the fact that someone can come and share your exact story, and you are like, wait, why? What? We somehow tend to be more angry for another person than ourselves.
Yeah.
And this episode might be that episode that actually makes a 58-year-old, a 59-year-old out there say, wait a minute, what? No, I'm changing my life. And that's why I believe so much in everyone's story matters, and everyone should share their story, their own way. You have a right to share your story, and I'm so glad that you actually chose to Helen back to the platform that you actually do so. And as I said, I do honestly pray to God that you will find your strength to understand and know that you also deserve the happiness, and you deserve to just live a better life than what you're living now.
Yes.
Now, ninjas from Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in our next episode. Mwah. Bye.